Welcome to the YouTube channel of Sri Rama Bharati Public School. I, Aarti, your English educator, is back with the story The Lucky Bird. In the previous part, we have seen that there are two main characters in the story. One is the woodcutter, who is a greedy, poor, careless and faithless person. The other one is Huma, who is a kind bird with magical powers. So far, we have read that the lucky bird Huma saw the woodcutter and felt pity for him. She wanted to help him. However, as the woodcutter was greedy, he caught the bird and wanted to sell it to a shopkeeper. But he was so careless that when he was wrapping the bird, Huma, when he was wrapping the bird to sell it to the shopkeeper, the bird died because of suffocation. Now, let's read what happened next. "What shall I do now?" thought the woodcutter. "The shopkeeper will not give me any reward for a dead bird. Idea! I will show one of its feathers to the fire and will reach its country. Perhaps the bird being dead will not make any difference." Thinking so, he lit a fire and put one of the feathers of the bird into it. In no time, he found himself on the Kohe Cave. There, he met the parents of the bird and told them all that had happened. The parents and other birds wept a lot when they saw the dead body of their beloved relative. So you all remember, before the death, when the woodcutter caught the little bird Huma offered him that, "Leave me, set me free. You can go to my place by showing my feather to the fire." She was a magical bird, right? So she has already informed the woodcutter that if you will show my feather to the fire, you can reach to my place. Where you can reach? You can reach to my place, and this is the name of the place. Name of the place where Huma used to live, Kohe Cave. There he met. There Huma's parents used to live. Fine. So now the woodcutter remembered that, okay, the bird told me that if I'll show the feather of Huma to the fire, I can reach to the palace. I can reach to the place where her parents used to live. So that's what he did. He has taken one feather from the body of Huma and shown it to the fire. As soon as he showed the feather, or he has put the feather in the fire, where did he reach? He reached Kohe Cave. That's the place where Huma's parents and relatives used to live. Now when he reached there, and their parents as well as their relatives saw the dead body of the bird, they all started crying. Now next, attracted by the mourning, a strange bird that happened to be passing at the time came in and inquired what the matter was. This bird could make the dead alive. So now there is a strange bird who came into the picture, who came into the story. And why this is a strange bird? This is a strange bird because this bird can make the dead alive. The strange bird heard the mourning, heard the crying of all the birds. Then she came here and she inquired, what happened? What happened? Why you all are crying? And this bird had the ability to make the dead person alive. Okay? So, "Because our relative is dead, we shall never speak to it again," they replied. "Weep not. assured the strange bird, "Your relative shall live again." Saying so, it placed a piece of grass in the mouth of the corpse and chanted something. And lo, within no time, Huma was back to life. So see few things where which we have to notice here. And lo, it's an expression, fine, and corpse means the dead body, fine. So what the strange bird did, he placed some piece of grass in the mouth of the dead body of Huma and chanted something, said some mantras. As soon as he done with this, the bird done with this, the Huma was back to life. Everybody was rejoicing when suddenly Huma saw the woodcutter. At once, it remembered his faithlessness and carelessness. "I could have made you great and happy," Huma chided. "But now get you back to your burden of wood and humble home." Because Huma now remembered everything, right? As soon as she got the life back, she remembered everything. How faithless the woodcutter is, right? A faithless person on whom no one can trust. So the woodcutter is a faithless and careless person. Why careless? Because when he caught the bird, even after catching the bird, he was not careful enough to make sure that the bird should stay comfortably. He tied the bird in such a manner that the bird died. That's why the careless word has been used for the woodcutter. Now, Huma said that I could have made you great and happy. If you wouldn't have done what you have did, I would have made you very great and happy with my magics. But now you go back to your burden of wood and your humble home. As soon as the bird said so, the poor woodcutter found himself back again in the jungle, standing by the load of wood that he had prepared before he was transported to Kohe Cave. He sold his wood and then went back to his wife and daughters in a very sad frame of mind. He never saw the lucky bird Huma again. Fine. So this was the story. And what is the moral of the story? A greedy person is never at a rest. A greedy person, a person who always wants something more, is never at a rest. Sometimes he is forced to lose even what he already possesses because of his desire to have more and more. So whatever you have, enjoy that to the most. Try to get effort, give effort, work hard to get more, but don't be greedy. There's a difference between these two. Fine? Work hard to get more, but don't be greedy. And enjoy whatever things you have in life. In search of the new things, in search of something more, don't lose what you already have. So this is all about today. I hope you all enjoyed the story. Thank you all for watching the video. You all will have a wonderful day.